Life has a way of testing us when we least expect it. For me, it came all at once, a new chapter in my professional life and a devastating loss in my personal one. My name is Adria Meadvin, and I'm a sophomore journalism major at the University of New Hampshire. This past year, I interned as a social media and marketing fellow for UNH Capital, an opportunity I had been eagerly anticipating, but just before the program started, my family shifted. The week before our time at SITC began, my uncle Steve, who had always been a vibrant, larger-than-life figure in my family, passed away. Cancer took him quickly and cruelly just months after his diagnosis. He was only 40. It was my first time losing someone so close to me, and while I knew deep down what was coming, I couldn't accept it. The funeral was a Saturday before our SITC move-in date. I tried grappling with the weight of my grief, but one thought kept haunting me. How could I start this new chapter of my life knowing Steve wouldn't be here to see me graduate in 2 years? Starting a new chapter in Boston felt like the least of my concerns at this point, until I actually got here. I had to learn how to take the tea, how to budget money so I could eat, how important it was to remember your apartment keys when you leave, and so much more, but it all felt a little heavier. I've never been one to deal with grief in healthy ways or deal with it at all. I didn't want to tell anyone in the program because, well, I didn't know any of them. I remember the third day of our orientation week. I had woken up that morning, got ready, got coffee, went to class, and felt a wave of emotion. It was anger, sadness, fear, anxiety, all at once. I broke down into tears in front of Rachel, Emily, and Corey, and felt completely embarrassed until Rachel walked me into one of the small call rooms down the hall from class. She told me she had lost a loved one recently too, and that she understood my pain. I never really thanked Rachel for talking me off the cliff that day, but that was the first time that week I felt like I might be okay. There was another time in my apartment. My roommates and I were just hanging out and talking when I'm Gonna Be 500 Miles by the Proclaimers came on in my shuffle and began to play with my speaker. It's a song that my uncles would all notoriously sing together at the tops of their lungs every time it came on. And imagine how ridiculous it looks when a girl bursts out into tears to one of the goofiest songs ever made. But that's what I did, and that's the night I told my roommates that my uncle died. While I still grieve on my own to this day, I learned a lot about the importance of opening up and communicating my feelings. Something that was impossibly hard to accept is that grief is a long journey full of ups and downs, not just a moment, and it's one that shaped me in a way I couldn't have anticipated. My time in Boston has meant more than just an internship. It encapsulates a lesson in resilience, connection, and self-discovery. Steve won't be able to see me graduate in 2 years, but his memory has become a quiet force and a reason to keep wanting more out of life. Steve was the type of man who sought adventure and embraced every moment, even the ones that felt impossible. Life tests us, yes, but it also offers us people and experiences that help us to find our way through. The road doesn't always go where we planned it, but rather where it's written to be. And for that, I am grateful. Thank you.